Y'all ready to blaze away or what?
In a video uploaded to YouTube by a channel by the name of Reversal, they asked Harada a series of questions, very basic questions, and Harada gives straight answers. A lot of people aren't aware that this happened, and I just want to talk about this to make people more aware of this. The first question that Harada is asked is pad or stick?
Stick.
For those of you who don't know, I play Tekken 7. I guess it's called a pad. I call it controller, but I play with the analog stick. Don't make me go on a rant explaining in detail why the analog stick is superior to D-pad, because I will. I know you guys been playing the D-pad since PlayStation 1, but once you switch to analog stick, your third eye will open.
Rage Arts.
Okay, hot take. Rage drives is one of the best mechanics ever added to Tekken. I said it. I really think it is, because you have a lot of comeback mechanics that are too powerful, and I think the Rage drive is definitely too powerful for certain characters. Paul Phoenix. For the characters who aren't broken, I think it adds a level of complexity to them. Potential is what the Rage drive have. The Rage art is simply press buttons and the game is over, right?
Tekken.
It sounds like he just says Tekken. I played this probably like 3 times, listening closer and closer, and it sounds like he doesn't say solo or tag. It sounds like he just says Tekken. This guy doesn't want to answer. He knows this is a very hot topic and he doesn't want to answer. I don't know if you guys know the story about why Harada started wearing sunglasses. I feel like I want to tell the story. I'm not going to do that. Let the mystery be a mystery. Jin or Kazuya?
Both.
I have to say Kazuya, but I also want to say Jin. I think, okay, Jin is a more complex character. We know more about his arc, his journey, starting off under training. But then his mother is clapped by Ogre and he's cast off into the world on his own. He goes to his grandfather, who secretly wants to just use him and abuse him for his power and take it for himself. And then he goes into this long fight. His dad comes back to life. Did I mention that? And then these 3 guys just punch each other for like 6 years. And then eventually Kazuya, his dad, throws his grandpa off a cliff and then takes over the world, and then now he once again has to try. It's crazy, right? Jin Kazama has gone through so much, but I feel like what's really cool about Kazuya is that he too has been through so much. What kind of sucks about him, there's a big chunk of his story that is all in the shadows. Like a lot of what he did in Tekken 3 to Tekken 4, in the shadows. It's all just in the shadows, which is why I'm extremely happy to see that in Tekken 8, he is going to be at the forefront. There is no shadows, there is no darkness. I don't want to say mystery, but he's going to be explored fully as a character. So if you ask me this question in 1-2 years, maybe I'll 100% side with Kazuya. But right now I just can't, because so much what he's done is unknown.
Oh, don't.
I talked about this all the time. I talked about this so much that people are starting to call me a shill for Harada, which is kind of funny, because if you go back to the content that I was making 1 year, 2 years ago, I was the biggest hater. I was so angry. Like, I used to complain every single day. And it got to the point where I didn't want to do that anymore. I literally complained so much to where I just stopped complaining at all and I turned into a shill. That's how much complaining I was doing. But the reason why I do stand up for Harada is because the Tekken community is so harsh. Harada has made this franchise into something that we could have never imagined. He took over in Tekken 3. Tekken 3 was the best Tekken ever made. In Tekken 5, that's when Michael Murray showed up. That's another best Tekken ever made. In Tekken 7, that's the most successful Tekken ever made. Regardless of what you want to say about the balancing, what you want to say about the direction, comeback mechanics, the Tekken franchise is stronger than it has ever been. There would be no game without the game director, the developers.
Kuma.
Now this is when I start talking about Tekken 8 and theorizing about how Kuma will be on the base roster and Panda won't. And then that's when you guys say, oh, we'll just make them a palette swap, and then boom, everyone's happy. That's kind of how the conversation goes.
T. Offensive.
I know this is controversial, right? Offense, more aggression. Why are you doing this, Harada? Let me turtle and backdash until the clock is down to 0. I know that's what a lot of you guys want, but you guys have to understand that is not fun. Should I say more? Let's say more. Let's say more. Let's do this. Let's do this. Today I woke up and chose violence. Turtling is not fun. What I compare turtling to is... Okay, I think I upset enough people. Let's move on.
Armor King.
This is what I want to talk about in this video. This one question is why I wanted to make this video. King or Armor King? When I see this, I think about Tekken 8. King is already there. Everyone wants Armor King. Comment down below if you don't want Armor King in Tekken 8. And then everybody else, now you guys comment down and make fun of that person because how dare you. Armor King is the most popular he's ever been. As a DLC character, he is top 10 most popular characters in the game. You have to pay for him. Leroy Smith isn't even that high.
Doug.
Wait, and they have sunglasses on. These guys are trolling.
Roger.
Alex or Roger, to be or not to be. Let me say this, if Alex is not base roster, he's definitely gonna be DLC. You guys know that Roger was supposed to be in Tekken 7? I already talked about this. I talked about this all the time. Every like 4 months I circle back to this discussion. But here it is again. Roger was supposed to be in Tekken 7, but he was pulled because PETA pulled him. Those guys are despicable. They're despicable. Put Alex in Tekken 8 because he is obviously stronger than a human. Nina or Anna?
Nina.
The animains are probably getting ready to cry. He says Nina. I want to take a moment of silence for all the animains out there. Now, even though I was doing a lot of trolling, I know I probably triggered people. They're probably on the Tekken subreddit talking about how, trash I am as a content creator, which fair enough, but also this is just for fun. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and bye-bye.